Sen. Lindsey Graham suggested in a recent interview that the information which Rudy Giuliani has claimed to have gathered on Ukraine and former Vice President Joe Biden could be Russian propaganda. Giuliani, the personal attorney of President Donald Trump, returned last month from a trip to Ukraine with what he characterized as a trove of damaging information on the president's political rivals, but he has yet to reveal any of his findings. My advice to Giuliani would be to share what he got from Ukraine with the IC intelligence community, to make sure it's not Russian propaganda, Graham warned in an interview Sunday with the Daily Beast. I'm very suspicious of what the Russians are up to all over the world. At the same time, Graham said that Giuliani had not shared any of the information with him. Earlier this month, Graham invited Giuliani to testify before the Senate Judiciary Committee, which he chairs, to detail his claims that Biden, one of the frontrunners for the 2020 Democratic presidential nomination, improperly pushed Ukraine to fire its top prosecutor in order to protect his son's business interests. There has been no evidence of wrongdoing by the former vice president or his son, Hunter Biden. Giuliani and Trump have also promoted the baseless claim that it was Ukraine, not Russia, that interfered in the 2016 presidential election in spite of the conclusion reached by the U.S. intelligence community. Though he is considered one of Trump's most ardent defenders in Congress, Graham broke with the president earlier this month when he asserted that he was 1,000% confident that it was Russia, not Ukraine, that meddled in the election. Graham's suggestion that Giuliani's information could be Russian propaganda is notable given that the senator has already launched an investigation into the Bidens. Earlier this month, the House of Representatives voted to impeach Trump over his dealings with Ukraine, making him only the third U.S. president in history to face removal by the Senate for high crimes and misdemeanors. The House voted to approve 2 articles of impeachment, abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. At the heart of the charges are allegations that Trump sought to leverage a White House meeting and millions in military aid sought by Ukraine to combat Russian aggression to pressure Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky into opening an investigation into Biden and his son, as well as a probe of a baseless theory that Kiev conspired with Democrats to interfere in the 2016 election. Graham, for his part, has defended Trump's communications with Ukraine and pushed back against claims of a quid pro quo. Though he has called Trump's policy toward Ukraine incoherent, he has argued that Trump's communications with Kiev are not grounds for impeachment. Graham is one of several senators who is allegedly attempting to distance himself from Giuliani ahead of a likely impeachment trial in the Senate. The Daily Beast reported that other senators were actively avoiding meeting with Giuliani because they fear he will disseminate Russian conspiracy theories as fact. Rudy Giuliani long ago lost any shred of credibility, especially after the dossier he assembled for the State Department stunningly mirrored Russian propaganda. Sen. Menendez, DNJ, told The Beast. Giuliani has denied his information as Russian propaganda. Happy holidays from all of us. It's that time of year when we all give thanks and look back in the year, and here at Alternet we give thanks to you. All of us are honored by your readership and support. We hope you and your family enjoy a joyful holiday season. Alternet's journalists work tirelessly to counter the traditional corporate media narrative. We're here 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And we're proud to say that we've been bringing you the real, unfiltered news for 20 years, longer than any other progressive news site on the internet. It's through the generosity of our supporters that we're able to share with you all the underreported news you need to know. Independent journalism is increasingly imperiled, ads alone can't pay our bills. Alternet counts on readers like you to support our coverage. Did you enjoy content from David K. Johnston, Common Dreams, Raw Story and Robert Reich? Opinion from Salon and Jim Hightower. Analysis by The Conversation? Then join the hundreds of readers who have supported Alternet this year. Every reader contribution, whatever the amount, makes a tremendous difference. Help ensure Alternet remains independent long into the future. Support progressive journalism with a one-time contribution to Alternet, or click here to become a subscriber. Thank you. Click here to donate by check. Let's block ads. Why?